Today we're going to take a look at Hasbro's G.I. Joe Classified Series Special Missions Cobra Island Roadblock. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at an all-time great character and not all-time great gear. Now this is not the Roadblock we remember. We remember the Roadblock that had the camouflage cut-off t-shirt on, the brown pants, the little mustache, the bald head. Man, he was awesome. He was the man on G.I. Joe. So let's take a look at this one. He is from Cobra Island, Special Mission. So it's kind of like a sub-line or a second line of G.I. Joe Classified. Now it does count in their chronological order, so it is number 11 in the G.I. Joe Classified series. Now I have not opened the Cobra Island figure yet. I've opened lots of G.I. Joe Classified series, but not the subgenre Cobra Special Missions Cobra Island. So this will be a first. Taking a look at the packaging. This was that early on artist rendition of these characters, and I wasn't a big fan of it. At least it had the window box, though. You do have your Cobra Special Missions Cobra Island logo there, G.I. Joe Classified, Roadblock down here, Hasbro there, warning, 4 years of age and over. You got your star, number 11 right there. Let in a little light on this clear box there, top. And then you got this not so great artist rendition again. And on the back, check that out. Now this was way different than what we was going to see on our regular G.I. Joe Classified. So it kind of shows Cobra Island here, and some looks like somebody's looking over it through the lens of a rangefinder or something. Cobra Island down there. Then this bottom, I guess, quarter of the box is all warning, copyrights, labels, and down here you got your barcode. So that's about it. Oh, I forgot here he has his specialties, what he's good at, number 11 again, and that's it. So let's go ahead. We'll take him out of the bottom. Okay, got a little tape right here. I think that is it. Get our knife. Get in there. There we go. I think I got it. Yep, there's that. The old warnings thing. Don't need that. There he is. All right, we have a backdrop back here. Might as well pull that out. Empty box there, and here is that backdrop. So we'll set that to the side, and here he is in his plastic coffin Roadblock. Now, right away, I'm looking, and it does look a little better than the first Roadblock that we opened up on the channel. Actually, number 1 in the G.I. Joe Classified line was the first Roadblock. This one is number 11. So let's take a look at his accessories. First thing he has is sunglasses. Very, very teeny tiny sunglasses. We don't want to lose those. Those are real small. Set those right there. Next thing we have is a big old gun. Now, Roadblock always carried the biggest gun because he was the biggest guy. Between him and Gung Ho, there was nobody bigger. But look at this unit. So I think this is a top grip gun like this right here. So one hand on there, other hand up here. So will he be able to hold that? Can we get Roadblock to hold that big gun? Let's find out. All right, that's it. That is it. Usually these G.I. Joe Classified have 4 or 5, 6, 7, 8 different accessories. Two of this one. So we'll reach in, pull Roadblock by his leg, pull him out, and Roadblock has been resurrected. There he is. That's it. Nothing in the plastic coffin. And let's check out his articulation. He looks up decently. Not like our Cobra Retro Trooper, but not bad at all. Looks down okay. No side to side. Very, very little, but his head will go all the way around. So up and down is very nice. Very nice. We have shoulder. It goes all the way around. We got that double butterfly in there. And look at the reach he gets going back. Wow. Wow, look at that. Woo! Way back there. He has an upper arm cut that rotates. He has double jointed pinned elbows. Pinned elbows. Now remember, this is early in the classified line. He's got wrists that go down and back up. He has an ab crunch. Very good ab crunch. Look at that. Now he can really look up. Could he look? I think he could look down a scope in this posture right there. He would be really good to look down a scope with that big ab crunch there. And a little bit of looking up. He does it a lot better than most. Okay, we got the hula hoop waist, and it will rotate all the way around. He's got drop down hips. Yes, indeed. Look at those splits. Now, those wrestlers can't do splits like Roadblock can. No way. Upper thigh cut, double jointed pin knees. Look at that. Look at that bend he gets there. He can almost touch his back with the heel of his boot. Then upper boot cut, of course. Foot's on a rocker, and it will flex. Look how far down he flexes. Wow. Very good. He does do the straddles, too, with those drop-down hips. So, man, all kinds of articulation. You get one of these in your hand after you've been opening wrestling, which I have on the channel. I think my last 6 or 8 videos have been wrestling figures. This is the first non-wrestling figure I've opened in a while. Man, the articulation is just awesome. Very awesome. But here he goes. Let's take a look at him. That face, he's got some kind of earpiece on. I guess I don't see it strapped, but maybe the strap is under his do-rag that he's got on top of his head. Big mustache, or big beard, that big Ed Reed beard. He looks like Ed Reed to me, the old safety from the Baltimore Ravens is what he looks like. Black shirt with gray camouflage on it. Got the awesome G.I. Joe logo right there. How great is that? He's got tattoos on his left shoulder. And it looks like a lion, I think. Right shoulder, no tattoos. He's got the forearm guard on this hand. And that is not sculpted on at all. His other side, he does not have that forearm guard. So I'm imagining this is the one that's going to hold this front of this rifle there. So you don't want that thing hanging out there exposed. And this one's probably going to hold the trigger. He's got a belt on, kind of khakis, it looks like. A couple of big shells for his giant gun there, maybe, on his right hip here. That is not sculpted on. Very nice. He's got one knee pad, don't get that. And these boots, I think these boots are reused from our first Roadblock figure. But that's about it. He does look pretty good, pretty menacing. Got good size. I think, is it a repaint? We'll have to get that other Roadblock out and see if it is a repaint. But let's see. Can we get this in his hand? We'll have to open this hand up. You can kind of reach in there and stretch those knuckles open. Put that in there. Stretch those fingers out there also. He's got it there. He's got that gun in his hand now. So, not bad. Not bad. Not great neither. Let's try his glasses. What's he look like with his glasses on? I bet he looks cool. Oh, yeah. Now, they don't fit the greatest. They're wanting to pop off. Okay, I think the stems of the glasses will go. One goes behind his earpiece there. That kind of holds it on. There you go. That looks good. So there he is. Let's go ahead and get this other Roadblock out. I've already opened this on the channel. If you watch the channel long enough, you'll know that I always put my action figures back in the boxes if they're not on display. So here is the first Roadblock. And yes, you can see he was number 1 in the line. Now, there was a 0-0 in the line, too, which was, I believe, Snake Eyes. Was that 0-0? But here he is. Let's see. Reuse on the boots. The pants are totally reuse. Can't really tell on the body because he had this big vest on in this first edition. Arms, same tattoo. Yeah, everything's the same. Of course, different head sculpt. So different head sculpt and painted different. That's it. And then, of course, this vest on this one. So not bad, not great. Still, I haven't. They have released even another one that looks a little more like our Roadblock from when we was a kid. And this guy was popular for us. When we was kids and played G.I. Joe back in the woods, we argued who was going to get to be Roadblock. And opening these, I don't think I want to be Roadblock anymore. Give me that camo cutoff shirt, the big gun. Give me that little mustache. Give me the brown pants. And then I want to be Roadblock again. But yeah, decent. Love the line. Love the line. Now, these are both very, very early. So they did get a lot better. And let's get his buddy out here. Now, this is a retro gung-ho. So here's his good buddy. Now, you can see how much he's not super, not way, way taller than gung-ho, but so now we'll get a retro Duke. So he is taller than Duke, and that would be right. We would want Roadblock to be probably our second tallest figure. But that's going to be it for G.I. Joe Classified Series Roadblock from the Special Missions Cobra Island. Till next time, oh yeah.